And Nancy Cordes joins us now in White Plains, New York. And Nancy, perhaps as we didn't just see, at the start of her campaign, Hillary Clinton really shied away from calling too much attention to her gender. Clearly, those concerns seem to have fallen by the wayside. So what is the campaign's and the candidate strategy here down the home stretch?
Well, I think in the beginning, the strategy was not to try to imply that people should vote for Hillary Clinton because she is a woman. They drew a lot of attention to the possibility of her being the first woman president in her first race 8 years ago, and that didn't go so well. So they tried to do something different this time around. But in this closing stretch, a couple of things have happened. First of all, Donald Trump has been accused of groping women. He said some very unflattering things about women. He continues to say those things, which kind of gives Clinton license to draw more attention to herself as a woman and try to gather the sisterhood together and say we all need to stand together against this. And it also gives her top supporters, people like Michelle Obama, people like Elizabeth Warren, even the President of the United States, more grist for their argument that they need to get behind Hillary Clinton, who Michelle Obama likes to say, oh, by the way, just happens to be a woman.
Meanwhile, New York Times Magazine has an article out today suggesting that if Hillary Clinton does win, Senator Elizabeth Warren, whom we saw her campaigning with yesterday, would then be, and I quote, the thorn in chief in Clinton's side, obviously pushing a progressive agenda. What challenges will a Democratic Party face, and specifically a new president in Hillary Clinton, should she win on November 9th, regarding the Elizabeth Warrens and to a degree the Bernie Sanders of the world?
There is no question that Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders are going to be pushing Hillary Clinton to make more liberal appointments, to push more liberal policies, you know, and they'll be able to say, look, I was there for you. I campaigned for you. And I did that because I believed that you would follow through for our side. In a way, that's not all that different from, you know, what any president faces. President Obama has had Elizabeth Warren pushing him to the left as well. But for Hillary Clinton, it is going to be a special challenge, especially because her instinct has often been, at least when she was in the Senate, to try to find the middle ground, to find areas where she could work with Republicans in ways that liberals sometimes found to be insufficiently progressive. So this is something that is going to be a challenge for her, not just if she becomes president, you know, on Inauguration Day, but even before that, as she tries to determine who's in her cabinet, for example, who her top aides are going to be. She's going to have Elizabeth Warren weighing in, and Warren now has a direct pipeline to Hillary Clinton.
Nancy Cordes there in White Plains, as always. We appreciate it.
You got it, Josh.